Not that long ago, I had the chance to send the team behind Destiny Rising some of my burning questions to learn more about what they plan for the game and what the future holds for this popular mobile title. Look, with Destiny 2 at all-time lows, it seems like Destiny Rising has been a bright spot for the Destiny community. So I thought I'd ask them about what they thought about their success and where it will go from here. This was a text-based interview with the team, but I've gone ahead and had some fun with it. Here we go. Many fans have been praising Destiny Rising for doing things that fans have been waiting for years in Destiny 2. Were these additions on purpose or created because of fan feedback?
Destiny Rising was announced only recently to the public in November 2024. Since then, we've taken in a lot of community feedback to optimize our game. However, many of the major features now presented in the game, such as sparrow racing, would be impossible to develop in such a short time frame. These contents are all plans that our development team has been preparing for a long time, and our development team are all loyal fans of the Destiny series, so we did take the liberty to add in some of our favorites.
Destiny Rising topped the Apple charts at launch. How do you plan to keep players engaged?
The incredible support from players has been hugely motivating for our development team. We believe the best way to retain players is by continuously delivering fresh content while maintaining long-term replayability in our core gameplay loop. We're committed to working hand-in-hand with the community to keep Destiny Rising's experience evolving and innovative.
How did you decide to go with the hero genre?
In the original Destiny series, Guardians carry the sole burden of civilization's revival. Facing massive threats, they have to set aside their individuality and seek maximum unity. Even so, we still see the unique spark in each Guardian and Vanguard mentor. In Destiny Rising, we wanted to explore and amplify that. Before becoming Guardians, before being Lightbearers, they're people, and we want to tell their stories. Beyond the narrative, we also wanted to give players rich, unique, and memorable combat experiences that feel distinctly Destiny Rising while preserving the essence of the original. That's why we went with the hero-based approach.
When landing on this gameplay type, how did you decide who got what abilities?
Before designing abilities, we first envisioned the character's profile, their background, personality, values, and aspirations in the Destiny world. Once the character's appeal is established, various possibilities for how they might apply light naturally emerge, and we select the most conceptually compelling ones for design and implementation. Take Tan 2, for example. In our early concept, we wanted to showcase the atypical mentor-student relationship of Lightbearers through a single character. What would happen if an EXO had two consciousnesses in their mind? We were extremely excited about this concept, which naturally led to the dual-form ability design prototype, representing the completely different combat tendencies of the two consciousnesses.
There have been some notable voice actors like Adam English and Alex English featured in Destiny Rising. Yes, I'm making a joke about the AI voices. Now that they've kind of become a meme, do you plan to keep them or replace the placeholder voices?
We've heard the corresponding feedback from the community, and we take the AI voice issue very seriously. The volume of voice recording and content organization, complexity we faced clearly exceeded what our team could manage at the time, forcing us to record based on NPC importance and priority. However, our team has gradually accumulated richer experience through past execution. Yes, we will progressively replace these placeholder voices.
Speaking of improved experiences, you just announced 120 FPS on iPhone 17. How did you accomplish this, and do you have any other surprises for the new device's launch?
We're attempting to use similar technology to run devices other than iPhone 17 at higher frame rates. We're also actively collaborating with various chip manufacturers, getting guidance from them, and trying new technologies. For instance, we're recently working with Qualcomm to test their new chip's tile memory heap technology.
When adding new characters, how do you balance them alongside the existing cast of characters, and how will you maintain this balance as you introduce new heroes?
When we introduce new characters, we want players to develop curiosity and interest based on their design, story, character appeal, and unique combat style. That's why we strive to balance new and existing characters as much as possible, ensuring balance issues don't become obstacles, preventing players from choosing their favorite characters. Internally, we have strict testing environments and checklists for each character, ensuring every character's basic statistics performance is at the same level. Additionally, we develop each character's upper limits around their most extreme style, completing deep character development through hundreds of hours of internal testing. Although we have to admit, players' imagination and creativity are even richer, often bringing experiences and gameplay we never anticipated ourselves.
So you released a widely celebrated campaign. What's next for the world of Destiny Rising?
Our main narrative will continue evolving in the future. The Red Sea's story extends far beyond the simple ending of our launch campaign. Greater crises lurk in the Red Sea's depths. Another exciting piece of news that fills us with creative passion is that Destiny Rising will follow a completely different trajectory from the original Destiny series storyboard, a brand new possibility. The reasons behind this change will gradually be revealed in subsequent storylines.
Did Bungie ask you to place Destiny Rising in an alternate timeline, or did you make that call?
We reached consensus with the Bungie team early in development. Destiny Rising is a unique product in the Destiny universe with its own brand recognition, audience, and naturally completely new content. Therefore, from our earliest product design, we mutually agreed through both parties that Destiny Rising would be an alternate timeline, bringing players new and anticipated narrative experiences.
How much did you pull from Destiny lore, and how much did you create yourself?
Destiny's decade-plus accumulated lore serves as important soil and nourishment for our creation. But what drives our creative work forward is the team's love for Destiny and creative passion. All of Destiny Rising's stories are independently created by our team. We're honored to write our own Destiny. Of course, we also strictly reference Destiny's lore and history, aligning with Bungie's review to ensure accuracy and consistency of the IP.
What was the hardest mechanic or feature to add in Destiny Rising?
Undoubtedly shifting gate. This is Destiny Rising's unique 0 to 1. Innovation that not only needs to balance PvP and PvE experiences in gameplay design, but also requires supporting 6 teams of 3-person squads competing against each other on mobile devices, extremely challenging in terms of performance and implementation.
Some argue that Destiny Rising has managed to make some compelling new additions that players would love to see in Destiny 2. How do you feel when you hear this kind of praise?
Our team is extremely grateful for the positive feedback players have given us. We feel the community's energy, and as fans and members of the Destiny community ourselves, we're glad the experiences we've implemented are what the community needs. Of course, we still have many shortcomings, and we need to continuously update and evolve alongside the community, never setting limits on our game.
Well, that is the long and the short of my interview. A huge thank you to the Destiny Rising team for making the time. I do really appreciate them answering my questions, and thank you for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell if you do like my style of content. I do greatly appreciate you hanging out and watch me do my crazy head bobs. Thank you so much to the members, Christopher, Eddie, Philharoni, Aries EMS, as well as everybody who supports me doing this independent work, including all of the patrons, everybody here. You can support at patreon.com/SafeStatePlus or by becoming a YouTube member. I'm going to get out of here, but I will see you for the next one. Check out my impressions of the most recent Destiny 2 patch if you want before you go. Bye for now.